This week we experience Universal holidays on both coasts.
Then we head to the new SpectacuLAB show at Epcot.
Plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you from the attraction studio at Fun Spot America right now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
So we love our rumors here at Coaches
The
Magazine.
rumor mill.
Yes, and there's some rumors abound about Nintendo and Universal. Of course, we've known about this partnership for a good couple years now, I think.
Yeah.
And we know Nintendo is coming. We just still don't know officially where, and some rumors have been brought up thanks to some permits that Universal has filed with the city of Orlando about the construction. Rumor the construction will start early next year, potentially taking up the Kid Zone area of Universal Studios Florida. And this has been a rumor that it'd be that area for a long time now, but it's looking like we're getting inching closer and closer.
I know. I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen. No one really knows quite yet. I mean, if in fact it would go in Kid Zone, I mean, it's a pretty big footprint, and I know there might be some backstage space as well that they could grow into. But I love Barney. I would be so sad.
I mean, yes and no for me, because yes, you know, my daughter loves Barney and she loves that playground there, and I'm losing an awesome kids area for her to play at. But at the same time, you know, Nintendo. Oh, I know. It'll have its own kids areas.
You can't compete with that. It's fine. I get it.
I would love to see, I know this is a rumor too, but I would love to see Universal do the Potter route with Nintendo and sprinkle it around all of the parks. So you have a little bit, you have studios, then you throw some in islands, and then maybe even the rumored third park. Sprinkle, yeah, just a dash. Because I mean, just a little dash. What's the
oh no,
the Salt Bay, whatever. There's so much Nintendo out there. The library is massive, so they can really have so much story to tell.
It's going to open up a huge possibilities.
I can't remember. Are you a Nintendo? Do you play Nintendo?
I mean, I don't really play a lot of games to begin with, but my husband Jonathan definitely is a gamer. So I mean, and like, you know, everybody knows Nintendo. Everybody knows Mario. You know what I mean? Like it's so classic.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for the future, and we'll see just how soon we're gonna hear some confirmations. We got some actual news to talk about here. Let's get to news in the queue after this. This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount theme park and attractions tickets. Visit undercovertourist.com.
The news in the queue brings us an update this week all the way from Galaxy's Edge.
On the recently updated Star Tours ride at Disney Parks, guests can whisk away to planets from Episode 7 and Episode 8.
These planets of Jakku and Crate are now available on every Star Tours flight.
During your flight, you'll also encounter Poe Dameron, Finn, and General Hux.
Finally, in your star flight, you drop into Batuu, the newly named planet, which is also the location of Galaxy's Edge. The land's coming to Disneyland and Hollywood Studios. It's so exciting, and I love that they're showing this glimpse of the future.
I know, literally, yeah, that's amazing. I always say that I love that when you go to Star Tours, it's going to be pretty much a different ride almost every time, and I just think that's so creative and unique, so I'm glad they have that.
And I still need to go do this in person, but I've already seen a few videos online, and there's even more characters than we just mentioned, like Kylo Ren can now pop in at the beginning. Poe Dameron's like the transmission in the middle of it, but it could also be Maz Kanata. So it's really cool that there is still a lot of variation for the new films.
Yep, getting a little excited for all the new stuff to come.
And then the movie's coming out in like less than a month.
I'm ready.
I am so ready for this.
Now, from flying into space to sailing the seas, we head to the Disney Magic, where new spaces are being added.
Guests can experience a brand new Rapunzel restaurant featuring the town of Corona.
Guests will meet Rapunzel, be surrounded by the glowing lanterns, and listen to the music of the Snuggly Duckling Thugs.
Teens will also be able to experience Vibe, a redesigned loft for ages ages 14 to 17, featuring a smoothie bar, virtual reality games, and fun activities.
Adults can enjoy the Cove Cafe, a retreat designed to a tropical theme.
These new enhancements make their debut on the Disney Magic starting March 9th on sailings from Miami, Florida. Every time we talk about Disney, any cruise news, I'm like, I need to go on a cruise.
I know. Ever since I known you, you haven't been on a cruise, and you still haven't.
It's gonna happen. I swear, it will happen one day. I will finally get on a cruise, and this looks fun.
Holding you to it. I know. Every time I talk about things on cruises, I just imagine myself in a Tangled themed restaurant. It sounds so nice.
I love Tangled's like one of my favorite Disney films.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it's the same boat that does the Tangled musical or not, but that'd be a perfect tie-in for that.
Yeah.
I definitely. I'm good. Miami's not that far away. We can go check this out. Now, if touring the world on a boat may be too much for you, there is always Epcot.
Guests visiting the Mexico Pavilion can now enjoy El Mariachi Coco de Santa Cecilia.
Ooh, nice. This band, based off the new Pixar Coco movie, will play songs straight from the movie's soundtrack. These
shows will be held at the current character meet and greet area at the Mexico Pavilion.
And I am so excited to see that. I'm seeing nothing but praise for this film.
Yeah, same.
Our reviewer, Sarah Sterling, actually, her quote is in the commercials right now. Yeah. The best Pixar film since Toy Story 3. So that's a high praise.
I know, it's huge. I haven't seen it. I really want to.
It just came out this week, right?
Yeah, I think just yesterday.
The other
day. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely. I got my movie pass in the mail.
Good job. Good job. I got mine too.
I'm using this for Coco for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also want to go see Murder on the Orient Express, but that's another discussion.
So with all this Disney news, it seems there are things to do all day and soon all night.
On January 18th, Disneyland will be offering a special one-night Disneyland After Dark event.
This throwback event will be based off of Disneyland from the 50s and 60s.
Guests can enjoy the park shining under a million lights, listen to bands, and play in the park until 1 a.m.
Original attraction posters will be on display at the entrance to the park, and guests will have numerous photo ops throughout the night.
Even better, these photos will be included with admission to the event.
Guests will also receive a commemorative lanyard and a vintage-inspired park map that will feature the special experiences that are available.
Annual pass holders can purchase tickets starting November 30th, and the general public can purchase as of December 7th. Oh my God, I'm going.
It sounds so cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the epitome of Dapper Day, you know?
Exactly. And for people who are huge fans of Disney and historic Disneyland, who may have been our age and never got to see it in person, this sounds like a great way to go and relive those days of old.
Exactly. People that weren't there and then people that did get to be there and relive that experience as well. Like, that's just such a good idea. I hope it comes to our Disney park sometime.
I mean, it would be cool to see it come to ours, but ours isn't really steeped in that like historical feel as Disneyland, because Disneyland.
But maybe in the Magic Kingdom one day.
Maybe, but at the same time, like Disneyland, that Walt lived there. Walt built that. He was there in the 50s and 60s. So this is really bringing back that vibe of being there when Walt was there. So I don't think you can really replicate that here in Florida. I mean, I would like to see them do it, but man, we gotta go. I gotta go to this.
I know, it sounds so nice.
I can't wait.
Hi everybody! I hope your week is going well so far. Anyway, for this week's Hidden Mickey, let's go to Morimoto Asia Restaurant in Disney Springs. In the metal designs on the exterior walls of the restaurant, Hidden Mickeys are randomly mixed in with other Japanese symbols. They even light up at night. Also, as you enter the restaurant, study the walls to your left. 3 dark circles are painted high on a wall behind the right side of the drink bar. This classic Hidden Mickey is actually repeated in other places on the inside walls. Happy hunting!
The Mind Blower is now open at Fun Spot Kissimmee, and it's the world's most thrilling upside-down roller coaster. 2,300 feet of mind-blowing action, 50 miles an hour, and 12 points of air time. The only wooden roller coaster that goes upside down not once, but twice. Only at Fun Spot America do we offer rain checks and free parking. The Mind Blower is now open at Fun Spot Kissimmee, so come have your best day ever.
Orlando's parks are an ever-changing landscape, and you can read all about the latest developments in our Fall 2017 issue. The future's looking exciting for Walt Disney World, and we break down all the big D23 Expo announcements. Say goodbye to a classic Disney attraction with our tribute to the great movie ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Geek is in, and you'll geek out over these cool Orlando bars. Plus the latest news, rumors, and more packed into every issue. Get your copy and subscribe today at attractionsmagazine.com in print or digital in our app on Nook or Kindle.
Accio presents.
Elisa, what are you doing?
Accio presents. It's nearly Christmas, Bangs, and I still haven't even gone shopping. I'm learning spells to get shopping done faster and easier.
Oh, really? Because I know
Accio.
quite a bit of Christmas and wizarding spells.
Perfect. Teach me your ways.
How about you watch this segment by Patrick and myself to catch you up to speed. We are here at Universal Orlando Resort for their annual holiday celebration, but this year is bigger than ever. They've added Christmas to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we'll see that in a little bit. But right now, behind me, you're getting a preview of their new holiday parade featuring Macy's. We're going to go in there, learn little details about it, and then get a glimpse at this new parade. What all are guests going to see when they come and see this?
Well, it's larger than life. It's bigger than it's ever been. They're going to see 15 amazing floats. I mean, the detail in these floats, the lighting, the characters, the scenic and decor work in these floats are absolutely beautiful. 13 enormous brand new balloons that, in collaboration with our friends at Macy's, are new to Universal Studios only. You will only see these balloons in the Universal Holiday Parade featuring Macy's.
As we started talking about the entirely new parade, we said, okay, how are we going to divvy this up? We're going to work together on all the designs, but Macy's, of course, has a 90-year history with balloons and helium balloons, and so we said, yeah, we'll take the reins on that and make sure that all of that happens, but we'll do it in concert with you as you're designing floats for the Minions and for Shrek to make sure that the design of the balloon fits directly in with it and is positioned in a way in the parade so that they're all engaged and telling a whole story. All of the balloons were designed specifically for this parade. They've literally had their test flight within the last couple of weeks, and we've been rehearsing with them, with the teams. They've been engaged with the floats. We've gotten into the balance and the look of the whole parade with a soundtrack. It's very exciting and all new.
All right, I'm underneath Bob here. I've always wanted to do this. Ba! Bananas! I like it.
Enjoy the holiday tidings of the sensational Celestina Wallback.
But when it comes to magic that I love best, I'm shining the rest. It's time I confess out of all the charms that make my day. There's nothing like a holiday spell. It can make you dance or make you sing. Let the darkest sky shine bright. Feel your heart beat with a jingling and all the Christmas takes its flight. So imagine my surprise when right there before my eyes was the last gift that a girl expects to see. My baby gave me a hippogriff for Christmas. A giant feathery hippogriff, it's true. I expected jewels at least, but instead I got this beast. I have no word, he ate my bird, or what's the girl to do?
We represent the Hogwarts School Choir, and we're here to share some music with you during this most magical holiday season. This Christmas at Hogwarts is an extra special one, as this year we are host to the Tri-Wizard Tournament, and with it comes the Yule Ball.
What would be tragic is finding you don't have a day. Your spirit falls hard like a cold winter's snow. Till somebody asks you to go. The most magical Yule Ball of all. The most magical Yule Ball of all. There you can let down your hair. And the most magical Yule Ball of all. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So what you just saw were some highlights from Christmas in the Wizarding World. We have Celestina Warbeck and Diagon Alley, the Frog Choir in Hogsmeade, and of course the Christmas at Hogwarts Castle projection show. So beautiful. And actually, it's not only just here in Orlando, over in Hollywood, they are also doing Christmas in the Wizarding World. And Patrick is out there right now to showcase what that's all about. Hey, Patrick.
Thanks, Banks. We too are celebrating the magic of Christmas here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Hollywood. We have a daily nighttime projection show up on Hogwarts Castle, seasonal food, seasonal entertainment, so there is no time to waste. Accio Christmas. Holidays are a huge time for food, and there's a lot of food at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
You bet it is. And we're excited about having our guests enjoy it.
Yeah, and there are some new offerings for the season. Can you walk me through some of the new offerings?
Sure. Here we have slow roasted hand carved turkey, a brioche stuffing, pigs in a blanket, roasted potatoes, homemade cranberry sauce, braised red cabbage, and roasted Brussels sprouts, parsnips, and chestnuts.
It's almost like Thanksgiving right on a plate.
It is. It's all about that, experience that you would have our characters, part of Harry Potter, enjoy. It just immerses yourself into the whole Harry Potter experience.
Yeah. What else do we have over here?
Warm Christmas pudding, and it's made with dried fruit and brown sugars and molasses. We top it with crystallized orange, and then we serve it with a warm buttered brandy goes on top. A true English experience.
And of course, we can't come to the Wizarding World without butterbeer, and the favorite hot butterbeer is back.
Your bet is back, and it's a one of a kind. You can only experience it here at Three Broomsticks and throughout the Harry Potter land.
Thank you so much, Eric. I need to go and try this food. This looks amazing.
You bet. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it. So now it is time to try the food. Right here on my plate, I have the traditional English Thanksgiving, for what they called it. There's some slow roasted turkey with some gravy, sausage wrapped in bacon. This is sausage wrapped in bacon, some vegetables, roasted potatoes, and then the celery stuffing with a cranberry sauce. I'm gonna go after this first because this is just like Thanksgiving right here. This is the holidays, if you know what I'm saying. Thanksgiving. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the spirit. Turkey's bomb. Turkey's good. But I heard that these sausages are even better. Wizarding World of Harry Potter is known for their English fare, and sausages are a big thing over in Europe. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna finish this, but A+, Eric. And now that we've had dinner, it is time for dessert. Here we have the Christmas pudding with a brandy sauce and caramelized oranges. I am ready for this. Oh. Oh, there's like the oranges, if you're familiar in Orlando, taste very similar to Otter Fizzy orange juice, which is like cinnamon and oranges. But of course, the only thing to wash it down with is hot butterbeer. I'm not gonna lie, don't tell anyone, but between cold, frozen, and hot, I think hot's the winner. Well, that is it. I am stuffed. I am full of holiday cheer. And if you want to be full of holiday magic as well, come on down to Universal Studios Hollywood for Christmas time at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, open November 24th through January 7th. Now, Banks, back to you. I gotta get another hot butterbeer.
Thanks, Patrick. That food looks delicious. I kind of want to go out there and try that. But I've made my way over here to Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort because not only are the theme parks getting into the holiday spirit, the resorts here at Universal Orlando are as well. We're going to learn a little bit about how these resorts are celebrating the holidays, so let's go take a look. So we've seen how the parks are celebrating the holidays this year. So what's going on here at the resorts around Universal Orlando?
Well, we have a lot of extra special activities as well this year. So between Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we have a variety of activities, dining experiences, special experiences, entertainment, both all for the family or, you know, some different ones that may be geared for more adults. So really whatever our guests are looking for, we certainly have between our 5 on-site hotels, plenty of activities to choose from. And then, of course, as we get into New Year's Eve, great options for New Year's Eve, anything from our luau to a beer dinner to a special rum dinner here to family-friendly events and balloon drops. So there's a little bit of something for everyone.
So there you have it, a look from coast to coast for all of Universal's holiday experiences, both here in Orlando and out in Hollywood. I cannot wait. This really is my favorite time of the year, and there's really so much going on, especially here in Orlando between the parks and the resorts. So definitely go to UniversalOrlando.com, UniversalStudiosHollywood.com to check out all of the holiday offerings.
Need help planning your next vacation? Then check out MEI Travel. Our experts can help make vacation magic that is just right for you, your family, and your budget. Whether it's Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, a cruise, or other destinations, a free quote is waiting for you at MEItravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Lisa, guess what?
What, Banks?
My daughter Spencer has been learning so much lately. I really think that she's going to have a bright future ahead of her.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's really enjoying learning every day.
I mean, of course. I just wish I could learn the really fun ways that she learns. It would just totally inspire me to learn every day.
Oh, you know what? Then let's head to Epcot. I heard the new SpectacuLAB show might be just what you want.
That's right. It's time for Epcot to return to edutainment.
We sent our reporter Tharin out to bring you this segment.
Take it away, Tharin.
Hey guys, we are here at Epcot in Innoventions East to check out the new SpectacuLAB. It is going to be an educational offering where real scientists and a wacky intern are going to come here and teach children and families about science. Seems like a ton of fun. Let's go check it out.
Oh, right, yes, of course, the ribbon, of course. We are here to cut the ribbon to officially open the SpectacuLAB.
When I founded Science for Scientists 15 years ago, it was my vision that we would help elementary and middle school age children to better understand and appreciate the importance and wonder of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. I cannot emphasize how excited, honored, and truthfully still disbelieving I am that this is happening. I believe that the SpectacuLAB gives us the opportunity to fascinate and inspire children who might not have had an opportunity to see how amazing science and engineering can be.
When deciding to collaborate with Disney and Science from Scientists to create the SpectacuLAB, we saw this as an opportunity to put our philosophy to work, to inspire young people to expand their interest in science and technology, to begin their path towards finding the next wonderstone.
It's always a special day when we get to debut new offerings in our park. Today, I'm thrilled to announce the opening of the SpectacuLAB, presented by Murata. I want to thank our friends at Murata and Science from Scientists for helping us bring to life something that is both educational, inspirational, and most importantly, fun. The SpectacuLAB is another element of the rich legacy of storytelling, innovation, and imagination here at Epcot. You know, every day I speak to guests in our park who tell me that they visited Epcot as a child, and it was that visit that gave them the spark of inspiration to choose a path for the future. It gives me great pleasure to debut something today that we know in just a short few moments there will be children who will visit the SpectacuLAB and it might change their future. That's very inspiring, and that's what Epcot is all about.
Now, without further ado, we are now going to be opening our SpectacuLAB. So come on in, guys, right this way.
Science to design cool technology. For example, those drums you were playing uses ultrasonic pressure to tell how far away you are from them.
Ultrasonic pressure is like sound waves that we can't hear. The sound comes out of the drum, bounces off of your clipboard, and returns back to the drum. The drum knows how far away the clipboard is from it by measuring the amount of time that it takes for the sound to return once it's been sent out.
Green. All the way. And blue. Fantastic. fantastic red. All the way up, all the way up. There we go. Oh, I'm not sure what Montana's trying to do here.
Frankie, everything's gonna be fine. We need safety goggles.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this something that's been in the works for a while? Did this recently come up? How long has this been in the process of making?
Yeah, it's been in the works for quite a while. We've had a partnership in the past with Science from Scientists and a new relationship with Murata. And, we really think it's the perfect fit for Epcot. When you think about all things Epcot, this is the place where people, our guests, come to be inspired, informed, educated even. And so we really think Science from Scientists, we think the SpectacuLAB with Science from Scientists and Murata is a perfect fit here.
That's awesome. And the show, with it having its experiments all different, is there ways that the show can change up? Is it going to be different scientists coming in, all stuff like that?
Yeah, we're excited to welcome a bunch of different scientists. So you saw 2 scientists today as part of the show, and you'll meet others in the course of time. The experiments right now are going to be the ones you've seen, but we might look into the future and change that up as we start seeing guests repeat in the show.
Very nice. And for the scientists that did come today, are they here for like a week, a month? They're here for just a certain amount of time?
Yeah, it varies for each one. These are legitimate scientists. They are experts in their field, and so they are here just a few days a week because they really do work in the science industry. So you'll see a little bit of variation from each one.
Awesome. And then the Science for Scientists, that's the group that kind of brings you the scientists, or do you guys go out and find them yourselves?
Yeah, Science from Scientists is the organization that provides the scientists to us. That's part of our partnership. We have Dr. Erica Ebel-Engel here with us today, and she is the founder of Science from Scientists. And their vision is really to be able to bring science education, STEM education specifically, to elementary and middle school students. And we believe here at Epcot, with the slant we've got on the SpectacuLAB, that it'll bring that inspiration to guests of all ages.
Okay, so for being like real scientists, how is it like to come onto a stage in front of all these guests? Is this a first-time experience to do this, or have you done this before?
Well, I've taught classrooms before, and so it's kind of not exactly like that, but I've been in front of crowds before, and so that has really helped me to kind of zone in on the kids and the message of what we really want to bring here.
I've been kind of immersed in the STEM world for years, and I find that I'm probably overly enthusiastic and theatrical about everything I do, so it's a good mix. But I was teaching high school last year, and I tried to kind of draw that element into my classes, but it wasn't as overt as it is here, so this is a fun opportunity.
Very nice. And for the Science for Scientists, how big of a deal is this to be able to come to Epcot in front of all these guests every single day and present this to like one of the world's biggest theme parks?
Amazing. The partnership with Disney and Murata is an incredible opportunity for Science from Scientists because we're really getting up there, reaching so many kids. The number of kids that come through here potentially in a day is much greater than we could meet in a day through just normal classroom setting because there's the turnover in Epcot.
Exactly, and we just hope to really inspire one kid per show.
Yeah.
You know, at least one, and then that way I know that we're doing our job, that we're sending our message.
That's awesome. And then since you are a real scientist, how long do you work here? Are you here for like a week, a month? Do you have a set amount of time, or is it kind of just I'm here and then I go back to the lab, go back to my other work? How does that exactly work out?
Currently it's about 2 to 3 days a week for each of us, so we have time to pursue other endeavors, research, there's ample time.
Yeah.
So are you right here based in like Orlando, here in Central Florida then, and so you can just kind of go to work and then come back here to Epcot?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome. Perfect. And so you said have you been doing Science for Scientists for a long time? Is that something new to you?
It's new to both
New
of
to
us.
us, yeah.
Okay.
They haven't been in Florida, and so
Oh,
this
okay.
is their first time being in Florida and showing out at Disney. And so, yeah, usually they're in California, Massachusetts, and Minnesota.
Very nice. Okay. For the cinder block, have you ever done that before for this? I mean, I know you know the science behind it, but how is it still to be able to, be hit with a sledgehammer, basically?
Yeah, well, I really trust Montana, but it's every day you kind of get into a routine, and it's just interesting when you see everyone else shocked by it when you've just like, oh, this is another cinder block on top of another blanket of nails. So.
Okay.
And Nasha has abs of steel, so I'm always confident it's going to
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Wow, that was amazing! Science is amazing!
So that was the SpectacuLAB. As you can tell, a ton of fun for families, a lot of interaction for kids. It's going to be right across from Colortopia and Innoventions East. Next time you're in Epcot, I totally recommend coming and checking it out.
Welcome to the holiday season where the parks get busy, like really busy. The next upcoming weeks leading up to and right after Christmas will cause the parks to be packed every day. Take this knowledge to your advantage and change up your schedule. It's rare for most of the guests to stay until park close or get to the entrance right at opening. These prime times are your ticket to hit major attractions with minimal wait times. You can also use the middle of the day to return to your resort for rest. This will allow you to power through the day without getting cranky. Best of luck avoiding the crowds and maximizing the magic.
Have you downloaded our free Attractions Magazine app? It features news articles, as well as every issue of our magazine available right in the app. Plus, catch up on all episodes of the show, and even view all of our online videos in one place. Download the app for free in the App Store today.
This week's birthday shout-outs go out to Brian Glenn, Reed Bickley, Martin Smith, Echo Hatcher, and our own Expansion Drive podcaster, Mike Harrigan.
Yes, happy birthday, everyone. Now, as always, we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney, Universal, and Adventures by Disney. For a free quote with no obligation, visit meitravel.com.
And thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets.
Please visit our subscription page on our website. You can sign up for 1 or a 2-year subscription for the magazine for under $24 a year.
Yes, great deal. All right, so we got a ton of segments coming up. We've got so many that we've already shot and on hold that I can't wait for everyone to see them. Some holiday stuff coming up, and then some regular stuff like we went to Maker Faire. We saw this Free Play Orlando arcade convention.
So much to come. It's a good time of year for lots of things to happen.
Excellent time of the year.
And it's
yeah. Oh, I was going to mention that, Matt. Thank you very much. So Vincent went out with Tharin to Melbourne, Florida to drive a tank and run over cars. And
who would give Vincent that much responsibility?
Why anyone would give Vincent a tank is beyond me.
Oh,
but
boy.
We'll see those shenanigans coming up sometime
I'm nervous.
in the future.
Also, happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, that's right. Today is, we never even mentioned that. Today is Thanksgiving. So I hope everyone out there is having a great meal with their families and enjoying the holiday. I know my in-laws are in town, so we're having a meal together.
Yeah, my sister and her wife are in town, and we're going to be with family, and it's going to be so nice. What are you thankful for, Banks?
Everything. I'm thankful for a healthy family. The Sydney's health has gone up since she got diagnosed with her pregnancy illness. So I'm thankful that she's doing a lot better for sure. So as a healthy family is what I'm thankful for.
Good, I'm glad. I'm thankful for a healthy family as well, having a husband and all of my Attractions Magazine family and you guys.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll tune in again next week.
Till then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun and happy Thanksgiving. I've heard the new SpectacuLAB show, SpectacuLAB.
For the Christmas time at No, but honestly, I am super excited for hot butterbeer to be back. It is my favorite butterbeer, and I think you all will agree. Or disagree, doesn't matter. Still got hot butterbeer.